Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Traeheart Learning Channel. I'm Ray, and today we're talking about something that's small in size but big in impact, sodium, and why it's time to start cutting back.
Okay, wait a minute. What's the deal with salt now? Isn't it, like, a basic ingredient in everything?
You're absolutely right, Jane. That's exactly why it's a problem. Salt is in so many foods that we end up consuming way more sodium than we actually need.
The recommended limit for most adults is about 2,300 milligrams of sodium per day. That's roughly 1 teaspoon of salt total. But the average person eats way more than that.
But we need salt, don't we? I mean, our bodies use it, right?
Yes, sodium helps regulate fluids and supports muscles and nerves. But too much? That's where trouble starts: high blood pressure, heart strain, and an increased risk of stroke and heart disease.
And let's not forget the day-to-day effects, like bloating, fatigue, and water retention. Ever feel puffy after a salty snack? That's sodium at work.
So how are we getting all this sodium if we're not dumping salt on everything?
Over 70% of the sodium we eat comes from packaged and processed foods. It's not the salt shaker, it's things like deli meats, canned soup, frozen dinners, sauces, and even bread.
Exactly. Some foods you wouldn't even guess are salty, like breakfast cereal, cottage cheese, or salad dressing, can be loaded with sodium.
Wait, salad dressing? Are you serious?
Dead serious. That's why it's so important to check the nutrition labels. Look for low sodium or no salt added. And keep an eye on the percent daily value column. Anything 5% or less is low, 20% or more is high.
And watch for terms like reduced sodium. It just means there's 25% less than the original. But if the original was super salty, 25% less still isn't great.
So what can we actually eat? Are we all doomed to eat flavorless lettuce forever?
Not at all. You can still eat tasty meals, you just need to swap in more fresh, whole foods. Use herbs, lemon juice, garlic, onion, pepper, and other spices to boost flavor without the salt.
Another tip, if you use canned vegetables or beans, rinse them to wash away some of the extra sodium. Or choose the no salt added versions when you can.
Okay, I'm hearing you. But if I'm just getting started, what's one realistic change I can make today?
Start by cooking more meals at home and reducing how often you rely on packaged or fast foods. And check labels, you'll be surprised how fast your awareness builds once you start looking.
And once you cut back on sodium, your taste buds adjust. You'll start noticing the real flavors of your food.
All right, I'm in. Less salt, more spice, and maybe a little sass.
That's the spirit.
And that's a wrap on today's tip. Thanks for joining us on the Traeheart Learning Channel. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, drop a comment, and subscribe for more smart tips on living well. Your health matters. Let's learn together.
Bye for now.
Stay healthy, stay curious.